You're beautiful, it's true. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. The pre-weekend sales are officially in and we have done it once again. Get in. We've smashed it. Get in there. Yeah. Good morning, car beautiful people. How are you on this fantastic Friday morning? Hope you're doing great. You're almost there at the weekend. It's yours to embrace, to make it yours, to make the beautiful weekend exceptional, because that's exactly what you are, right? So, as promised, today is Friday, and what does that mean? We've got the pre-weekend sales, and I mentioned in the previous video, they are through the roof. We've done exceptionally well. So, without further ado, let me show you what the items are that have gone out, and what the expected return, well, not what the expected returns are, what the actual returns are, right? Yes, 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 let's do this. Beautiful. There you go. How you doing? Right. Let's start in reverse order, because that's exactly what we do, right? We don't do things normally on this channel. So this order has just come through this morning. I've had it in my shop an absolute age. Would I pick this brand up again? No. However, it was a charity shop find. I cannot exactly remember which charity shop it was now, but I know it's more than 8-9 months old. Company is Eastpak. Let's have a look inside for you, so you get to see the label, so you know what not to pick up. Yeah, I thought, because it's a downfield jacket, at the time when I was starting out on eBay and the reselling business, downfield was one of them kind of products that kept coming up on the YouTube videos that other resellers are actually buying, right? So when they said it was downfield padded jacket, etc, etc, I thought this is a no-brainer at £4, right? So yeah, naturally I paid it. So luckily it wasn't too much outlay, so the time scale for it to sell is many months, you know? Many months. However, it's it's that time now, so I suppose all the jackets that we've got in stock are starting to go out. There's a downfield Eastpak jacket. £4 paid. Return on that, £20. Great. That's a lot of space I've got back now in the wardrobe, right? Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Right, next to go out, was a sale last night, believe it or not, is the one. You'd have seen me pick this up at the car boot the very first time I went to Hounslow. Yep, that's the one by the airport. So the video footage there is never too great, because every 2 minutes we've got a plane either taking off or landing. But however, it was a midweek Hounslow boot. They do, I think they do 3 a week. Thursday. I have to remember now. It's either Wednesday or Thursday, then a Saturday, then Sunday. Sunday seems to be the biggest day. That's when I got them damn boots, whatever they were called now, yeah? So, however, you would have seen me pick this up. It's in a video. Lovely, lovely, quick silver rolling suitcase. Yep. Pull along. Beautiful. It's very, very large. It's about 80, 90 litres all told, yeah? It's got hits everywhere. It's one of them kind of items that you pick up that you'd use yourself, yeah? Quicksilver there, it's got all the official branding all around it. It's absolutely gorgeous, yeah? Was it £6, £7? I think I paid for it out in the field. Again, I have got it on video footage if you want to go and check yourself, but conservatively I'm just going to put £7 as the purchase price. You know, it's around about that sort of price. However, got an offer last night. I had it listed on eBay at $49.99. That seems to be the going prices. Hasn't shifted. Many watchers, but no one was biting that bullet. No one was going to nibble on the steak of life, shall we say? Yeah. To all those vegetarians out there, I do apologise for that expression. However, I got an offer come in yesterday for Vinted. Someone offered me £40, you know, from a £7 into a £40 outlay. We'll take it, yeah? We'll take it. We're going to get, look at the size of this thing. Another big item gone, which then gives us more stock room to buy more for this festivity time coming up, yes? So that was beautiful. Thank you very much. Part of the Tomy Trackmaster set that I got for £8 in Chorley Wood, you remember? And I've been selling bits off here, there, everywhere, yeah? I had many trains in that set as well. One such train is actually Thomas, yeah? Had him initially listed about 25, if I'm not mistaken, on eBay, a couple of watches. Someone come in with an offer of 10. I went, really sorry, but you know, I've got a few interested offers. So this offer came in for this Trackmaster piece. Again, you know, I paid, what was it, £8 for a big bag bundle, which I've broken up, and I've got quite a lot on the returns. £10 here, £12 there, £8 there, £10 here. This has just sold, so it owes me absolutely nothing, yeah? And I've got £17 for it, yeah? Had it up for about 25, you know. Customer bought it who lives in Ireland and then says, oh, I saw you didn't ship to Ireland. I said, well, I shipped GSP. Have you gone through GSP? They went, no. I said, okay, go through GSP and, you know, sort it out that way. Yep, it's going over to Ireland. Now, you'll have to forgive the accent because I do believe Ireland are like this, but that's in the Southern Ireland, right? So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Hope I didn't offend anyone. It's not my intention. Beautiful Toby Trackmaster, £17 for a bit of plastic that, hey, I've now made for free. Right, and this is where the bigger bolos start selling. As you guys, girls, non-binaries know, South Park figures, plushes, some with tags, some without tags, some more rarer than others. Yes, I've just had another sale of another South Park figure. This time it's going GSP. This time it's going to Germany. A lot of interest in these toys, more than I could ever anticipate. It's the Cartman. I do believe his name's Cartman. There he is, got tags. You will find that when you're out on the field, you will see, excuse me, their vintage leather here is mostly worn. That is a natural process because the quality of the item when they were made didn't take that into consideration. Yep, so that is a very common thing. Right, this little guy here, the Indian Cartman, is one of the rarer ones, yeah? So be on the lookout, especially if he's got tags. I'm going to put him in this box now because it's going to go GSP to Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I've had a lot of interest from Spain, Germany, mainly overseas to be fair. A lot of interest in UK on the Vinted. However, they want silly prices. They want to give me £10, £12 for this. I know how rare it is. I've done my research, guys, girls, non-binaries, and I know that it's commanding a lot more than £10. Yes, I'm in a pure profit now. I mean, I have been since the first item that went out, right? The two figures, the two small plushes that went out. So I'm in pure profit. However, the sold on this, going to Germany, if I'm not mistaken, is going out for... Where am I? Where am I? £40! Yes, 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 yes! Get in there! So far on them plushes alone, I've done about 150 for the last plush, 40 for this plush. I've just said them two figures go out for another £30. So where are we? We're in enough £300 just in them toys. So I paid £17 on the field. I didn't know the true worth when I was out there, honestly. That is true. Right, another couple of items going out is some beauties going out now. The Angle Boys, yes. And this did a while. I did mention it's got a few dents on it. Yep, the company you need to look out for is in there, right? Need to turn it around. Can you just about see that? There by my your right. Angle Boys. I'll put a circle around it now for you. Angle Boys, yeah? So, I picked this up in a charity shop in Ruislip. You saw me out there on the fields. I think the ticket price was £7, £8 or thereabouts. Go back on the previous video. Like I said, my pricing is roughly what I remember off the top of my head. The actual price paid will be in the previous videos. Please feel free to go back should you feel there's any discrepancies. But as you guys, girls know, I am as transparent as I can be in these situations. So it might be £1 either way, give or take. Please appreciate that, yeah? Anyway, £8 paid. Let's say £8 paid. That's gonna flip for £35. Get in! Yes, and two more sales. Huge. I'm telling you, they're huge. Yep. One of the sales you wouldn't have seen me pick up. Again, I've had them so long now, yeah? However, it's when I was first doing the reselling, excuse me. I always seem to drink tea when I'm on camera, you guys know that. So, I initially paid £20 for this pair of shoes. That is a lot. I was starting out in the reselling business back then, and I just went on the name alone, yeah? They have been sat for 9 months plus. They are a beautiful pair of brogues, yeah? Don't get me wrong, if you want to call them brogues, yeah? They are in absolutely beautiful, beautiful condition. I paid £20 for these because of that name in there. You can see they've hardly been worn at all, yeah? They are a pair of Grenson shoes, yeah? Grenson. Size lets them down a bit. I think they're a size 7.5, if not mistaken. However, on the back you'll see as well, they've hardly been worn in, yeah? I mean, look at the heel there. And there you go, the front plates of the shoes there, yeah? However, I know their worth. I'd done my research in the shop back then, and I knew they were commanding very good money, yeah? I've slowly reduced it over time. Like I say, I've had £20 out in the field for these. Say the field, in the charity shop. Rickmansworth, yeah, the high-end area, right? We've done well in Rickmansworth. They've done us proud, yeah? I've just flipped those for a grand total of, wait for it, for second-hand shoes, yeah? Second-hand shoes. £17! Get in, yes. Now, the biggest item to go out. Yes, this last item to go out has been one of my biggest profit margins as of this month, yeah? It's a jacket. Not just any jacket, it is a barber jacket. So I've always said, be on the lookout for barber jackets. This is in an unexpected town which produced the goods, yes? This particular jacket, yeah, is a Barber International Steve McQueen. Starting to ring some bells now, yeah? Now, back on the videos, I have got it on footage so you can see for yourself what else I picked up on that day. This item was asking for £25 for this jacket. Yes, £25. When I saw it, I even and I ahed, and then I done my research on my phone, and I went, yeah, I'm taking it. It's definitely worth more than £25 by any means and forms, and you will see when I show you the jacket what I mean by that, yeah? It is a lightweight, yeah? It's only lightweight. You know, it's about 20 grams, 30 grams for a Steve McQueen, yep, Steve McQueen barber jacket. Yep, it's got some hits on there somewhere. When I was photographing it, I saw all the relevant hits. Now I can't, but anyway, cut a long story short, it's new with tags. Yes, new with tags, I tell thee. Now, there you go. It's a 2XL, which kind of like sold it to me. Original, authentic, Barber International motorcycle clothing since 1936. It is the Steve McQueen, because there you go, I knew it was in there somewhere. Yes. Beautiful. £25 if I'm not mistaken, circa, yeah? I knew it's worth more than £25 of any money that can be produced in this beautiful day and age. Look at that lovely hit on the arm as well, with lovely stitching there as well, yeah? Brand new jacket, £25, paid out on the field. I listed it for 3 figures, yes, 3 figures, because I've done my research on this particular product. It's new, it's with tags, and I've just got a huge return. I've taken an offer, I listed it at 145 initially. Someone come in at 124. I said I'll take that because that's £100 profit for one item. Yes, £100 profit. Get in. So in the grand scheme of things, as we like to say on this channel, what did we pay for all these items? What's the final return? I have only spent a grand total. I say only, but this is over time, yeah? I spent £63 on all these items. £63, yes? Now that £63, yes, I need to look at my list again because I'm in disbelief. But when you add it up, yep, the items that are going out pre-weekend, that's before the weekend is actually here, yes, has returned me I kid you not. Look at the screenshots. Look at my eBay solds. Add them up for yourself, one by one by one. Have a look at the Vinted item. Don't forget to put that one on as well. That e-spec for that jacket. No, what went on? What went on? The Quicksilver, yeah? That's the only one that wasn't sold on eBay. Anyway, ladies, gents, non-binaries, here we go. Here's the pre-weekend sales. You know if it's going to start like this, you know it's going to be phenomenal, yes? It's going to be through the roof. We have done so well this week. We hit Monday. What did we hit on Monday? Let me go back onto my list again. Monday, 180. Wednesday, 212. Yes? So far, pre-weekend sales, we are going to return. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we are so blessed in life. We've been so lucky in life. Yes, we are humble. We are touched. We are so thankful. Yes, we're going to return a grand total of £346. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much for your blessings. I'm returning a double to each and every one of you. Yes, all of you. Thank you so much. Guys, girls, non-binaries, thanks for getting this far in the video. Right, last night I had a subscriber contact me. Yep. And they set me another challenge, believe it or not. So I would like to firstly mention to Matthew Purcell 882. I accept your challenge. Let me get these items, well, they're already picked. Let me get them packed and out the door. And then I'm going to head on to the town which he's set me, or she's set me this channel. I presume it's a male with the name Matthew, but I am non-judgmental, non-binary, male, female. We're all equal at the end of the day, yes? Yes, yes. So, they set me a challenge. Have I been to Hemel Hempstead? I don't believe I have, but today I will. I believe, after doing a little bit of research in Hemel Hempstead, they've got a big shopping centre in Hemel Hempstead. I'll be parking the car there, and I think there's about 6, 7 charity shops within said shopping precinct, and a few outside. I am going to go there and I'm going to search for some BOLOs. No promises. We might get lucky. We might not. But, you know, are we going to be in the right place? At the right time? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Guys, girls, I'll be putting a little bit of video footage up for you. Thank you so much. I'm going to wish you a magnificent weekend ahead. Please comment down below anything you've seen. Don't forget, in my shop, yeah, to my loyal subscribers, bear this in mind. I am going to give you a 25% discount. The eBay link should be down below, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in the description, and also my Vinted. So if you go on to Vinted, you'll probably get it cheaper anyway, right? If there's anything that you want that takes your interest, don't forget it's coming up pre-Christmas, yeah? If there's anything you see that you want, I'll give you 25%. That's right, 25%. I'm going to list it there for you, yeah? Big, look how big that is. 25% discount. Anything in either my eBay or my Vinted store, guys, yes? So have a look, have a browse. You know, there might be something that you're interested in. That's a quarter off the asking price. That's a pretty good saving, right? Excellent. Right. Don't forget, we're on now about 625 subscribers. Wow, this channel has just started to take off nicely. Our community is getting stronger and stronger. Our unity is becoming enclasped, yeah? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't honestly think people would want to see more of me, you know, your daily dose of me, but I really do appreciate it. You know, I'm here to try and share my knowledge on what I pick up. You see me out on the field, I give you the video footage. I show you the receipts of when I'm in the shops, what I've purchased, because when I get home, I show you all the items, yeah? They're all documented on video. And then when I do sell them, I show you what I sold them for, yeah? You know, let's be transparent. Let's share knowledge. There are going to be times when I pick up things that I have done in the past, yeah? That are not worth the bean, yeah, but it's all about learning. And if we can share that information as a community between us, we know more items out there, more BOLOs to be looking out for, different products, you know. It's all about sharing, yeah, that's what we're about as a community here, yeah. Right, thanks very much. Have yourself a magnificent weekend. You know you truly deserve it, yeah? Magnificent, truly, yes you are. You're beautiful, it's true. Have yourself a great weekend. Look after yourself and everyone around you. Yes, take it easy. Yes, you sent me a challenge. That challenge was to go to Hemel Hempstead today, Friday. I did that. Oh, wow, the BOLOs were there. We hit it and we hit it hard. Now, follow the rest of the video to see exactly what I picked up. And they are huge.